Welcome back to episode number 7 of the Meat and Potatoes podcast. Another live episode from Casa del Phoenix. So yeah, how are we?
I'm so tired. I'm drained today. How are you, Phoenix?
I'm also very tired, but it's probably from all the food.
You're not prepping, pussy.
Callum had his first sunbed today and now he's chilling.
Real zapped me, bro. I did a whole 3 minutes just to see what it was like, and I don't get the hype, to be honest.
Well, you don't get hype yet. Once the tan kicks in, you'll be loving it.
I don't know.
It's not a spray tan for fuck's sake.
No, I know it's not gonna happen instantly. You're going red, your arms fucking.
Yeah, you go red and then you go fucking dark. Well, that's what I tell myself, isn't it?
It's pretty dark.
How do I optimize I have high blood pressure look? Let me inquire.
But no, we all trained today at the dock for a little, trio session I guess, but I was training push. Finally hit one of my off-season goals of the 4-plate Smith. So yeah, pretty happy about that.
For what?
4-plate Smith and a 5 guys, that seems like a pretty good way to sort of finish off the off-season.
Yeah, they're gonna get 5 guys without me, which is they're gonna eat it in front of me, which is torture as a man who's on prep.
Bodybuilding's your choice, mate, so
It's your choice, lad. I could just have 5 guys, but that's not gonna happen.
Sorry coach, refeed.
Sorry, coach. So I know I just had to give myself in.
It sounds like a flat.
I was just looking flat today. I needed a review. My performance was good. Energy levels aren't too bad, but
I know we need to dig, but like
I can just tell.
Yeah.
Nah.
Real. But everyone have a good session today,
Yeah. Yeah. Actually did. Sorry.
Jeez.
I haven't had enough monsters today. I've only had 2. Oh no, not 2. 1.5.
I had 2 monsters and a cup of mutagenic. I got some like liquid pre-workout from NI Supplements today because they done me a deal on it because it was like running out of date or something. But yeah, the focus off it was pretty mad. But
Well, that's good. I had a bit
I
as
didn't
well.
get like a load of stem off it, but I feel like the focus actually helped with the 4-plate Smith because it was like, fuck, I need to focus on this and just get it.
I just looked at it and it was 400 milligram, and I was like, I don't need 400 milligram pre. To be honest, that's too hefty.
I had a coffee this morning and then a monster on the way to the gym, and then we sat for 20 minutes on you guys arriving, and then I had the cap.
I was a little late. Anyone who doesn't know me, I have awful time management skills.
Same, but to be fair, like that really wasn't our fault. There were like half the motorway was closed.
Oh
we were,
yeah,
like,
the
sat in
M2
traffic.
was, the M2 was
We were
closed.
sat in traffic for ages.
Yeah.
Well, we had to go down the M2 as well.
From where?
No, we're not from as far back as we had.
Oh.
From where?
Get on the...
Oh, bro, no.
We're talking like fucking nearly an inch.
We're talking about from,
Hmm.
like Temple Patrick.
Yeah.
That entrance. Nah, but anyways, this is very thrilling stuff for the listeners. Yeah, we all trained. Yeah, I think this is the first time we've actually all trained at the dock at the same time.
Yeah.
One of the first, yeah.
Yeah, we've all trained at Arkham at the same time, but not the dock.
Yeah. So, quick run through where we're at. Calm, you're what, 9 weeks out?
Potentially.
Oh.
We'll see. I don't know.
Hashtag secret show.
Yeah, he did say that to me. He was like, "Oh, if you don't want to tell people you're doing it," and I was
I know that's one like a topic when they're talking about it. You know that whole like secret show kind of thing.
I don't care.
It's like no one really gives a fuck.
Well, see, that's
but
what
at the same time,
well, it's just like
it is also kind of fun. I feel like.
it is just like who the fuck am I? But yes, it would be funny to like do a show and like not tell anyone.
Just pull a Kai Green.
Just because like well, that's what I mean. No, that's like exciting. That's like an exciting thing. If Kai Green does a secret show, everyone's like, "Oh shit, Kai Green showed up." Whereas like if I show up, like everyone's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Shit,
Just another
CT Fitness.
That's the OG.
Yeah.
Nah, but
C.T_Fitness.
potentially 7 weeks out, but it just depends whether we do it or not. I haven't given it too much thought.
And Phoenix, how are you? How's the pec? How's the recovery?
Pec's coming along. I just can't do a push-up. Just a bodyweight push-up, even like an assisted push-up. There's still a lot of pain, but I'm going to start implementing sort of the good side into my workouts, like single arm pec flies, single arm lateral raise. I can do triceps, surprisingly, but I need to bring chest and shoulders back. But other than that, leg training is going very well, and back training is pretty good. Just have to kind of tweak form and tempo. You know, on a lat pull down, I can't go all the way up, or a pull over, I can't go all the way up because it just stretches the pec way too much above the head. So kind of shorten the range of motion, slow down the tempo at the very bottom. So whenever on the eccentric portion, it's not sort of fighting against the pec as well. Trying to keep it down, going up at the same time. Other than that, all good.
So you can't do a push-up?
Cannot do a push-up. I can, but not without pain.
Take
Okay.
steroids, can't do a push-up. Couldn't be anybody.
We tried bench press?
Right.
And then to give an update on where I'm at. Essentially, was holding 220 for a good 2+ weeks. Body is just kind of hit the limiter now. All the kind of warning signs are on, so to speak, on the dash. Yeah, the body just shit itself. It's the first time I've ever done a proper push up, and I've just pushed it up as far as it can go essentially. Sleep is starting to go, appetite just hit the shitter. Drop it is obviously a bit of a heat wave at the same time, so just forcing meals in the heat, then having that poor sleep as well, and then just such long duration pushing up. It's just kind of getting really tough the last few days of it. Then body just start completely just shutting down. Feel loads of niggles coming on. Dropped 8 pounds in a few days. Appetite, like I say, just couldn't fucking eat my meals to save my life. I'd actually make the amount of, I'd never done this until last week, but made meals and just not being able to finish it. I'd get halfway through and I'm I'm forcing this down, but it's not even if I knew I was going to be able to force it in and it would still digest, I'd probably just force the meal in. But it was forcing meals in, and I was I can still feel the last meal sitting in my stomach, or I'd even have my last meal on the rest day of potatoes at 8 o'clock at night. I'd wake up the next day and I feel like I've just eaten that meal. It's not digested at all.
Yeah.
So slight supplement design changes in, so to speak, and then just kind of riding out them changes. Training is still really good, as it should be. And back up to holding 215, 216 past kind of few days. So 2 more weeks left of this kind of, the push-ups ended, but it's 2 weeks left of this kind of riding this phase out, and then health phase and diet phase starting at the start of August, which should be good. But going over to see my coach next weekend, so be able to actually see how I look then and kind of make the call, so that'll be good. And then the week after that is the big NI gym multiverse meetup.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, exciting kind of few weeks to come.
That is very exciting actually.
It'll
I'm
be
very
good.
excited for that. That'll be good crack. So
Yeah, I think it'll be really good, just in the sense of obviously you know everyone from Instagram sort of thing, but I just think having everyone there together
seeing them in person
will make it just a big, more kind of community feel, because
it kind of is a community feel, because there's so many people, especially when you go to a gym that's not your own, over here, and you see someone that you follow on Instagram and you just start chatting, because it's oh, I know who you are, you know who I am. It's they post content, or they post bodybuilding stuff anyways. You post bodybuilding stuff, and then I don't know, you just start chatting to these dudes. There was one of Jordan's clients was in, I went to the Infinity on Tuesday, and this really young fella Jordan coaches,
Is that ginger kid?
yes,
He actually looks really good.
that's what I was saying to him. I was you're in great shape. I was if you're doing juniors, I would say, you'll do very well. You'd have he's really good shape. But he came down, And he just started chatting away to me, and I was just chatting to him for a good 10 minutes. And he's a good lad, and I was like, oh, there you go. But I just know him because I just see him
on Instagram.
Just see him on Instagram, and but I feel like that happens all the time over here. Like everyone, seems like Caleb and stuff, like or Matt or Carter. Like, like you never spoke to them before, but then when you see each other, you're like, oh, hey.
Yeah. I feel like it would be even more as well though, because we're all talking about people who actually at least post a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's so many people who are probably like, to use a word, in the multiverse.
Yeah. But
like they don't even post or anything. They just know all the people that do post.
Yeah.
So you probably meet loads of just new people at the event of like, oh yeah, but like I've had that before. Like obviously, not fucking famous or anything like that, but I've had people come up to me like just in the gym and like, oh like you're the guy from Instagram, or like I've seen your videos and stuff. And we get chatting to them. Whereas like this will be like a big like multiverse event version of that, if you know what I mean.
This is the Avengers movie.
Yeah, legit, yeah.
The Ireland Avengers movie.
Yeah. So yeah, it will be an epic day.
There's a whole lot there, like guest posing and supplement shops and giveaways and
It'll be really interesting. There'll probably be a few challenges and all.
Yeah, I'd say so. Make a kind of wee like almost exploit of it. I would
probably.
imagine.
I'm too deep in the prep. I can't do the bench PRs.
Yeah, I'll not be guest posing.
Guest posing.
But yeah, that would be good. We're getting some questions here.
I kind of wanted to go back to you talking about the bulk. Just if you haven't, if you've never properly bulked, and I mean bulked to the point where you're uncomfortable constantly, like AJ's talking about, like not being able to get food in and stuff. Like, I think some people don't realize you do get to the stage of the bulk where you're just like, I hate food. And AJ put it so perfectly earlier, like food just starts to like not taste good, and then he goes, yeah, it's like you're not eating a burger, you're just eating object. It's like it's just like such a perfect way to put it. Like everything loses its flavour, but then when you're in prep, it's the complete reverse, and everything tastes amazing, and it's just like whoa.
Yeah. I definitely think, see, in the post prep phase, you just like, see if you could have that level of like
enjoyment of food.
Like this is the gayest thing I've ever said. Appreciation of flavour.
Yeah.
It just feels so good. Like I remember eating like strawberries and shit like post prep. I was like, oh, these taste fucking amazing. Like just like sitting there like actually happy with like this flavour. It tastes amazing. And it was like oats, protein powder, and strawberry. But I was like, this just tastes so fucking good. And like being like happy with, even though I was still hungry. Yeah. But I was like happy with the meal because like the flavour was so good.
Yeah. Whereas
like now, like you say, it's just like lift object, put object in mouth, swallow object.
I was so sick of food at the end of the bulk. I was like, oh, I can't wait to start cutting.
I think it's because of the heat. I'm almost there, but once it cools down a bit.
Oh, the heat makes it worse for sure.
Oh, see, that's so. Whenever I'm in work, I eat all my meals in the car, and you see warm car. You're sweating trying to eat the meals. There's like a time limit, so like I have to eat the meal in like a 15-minute break, and it's just like, oh my god, like, but to get it done, like,
Yes, needs must.
It was yesterday. Work ran on way too long. It's 3 hours longer than I expected, and I only packed enough meals to get me through to when I expected to finish. So I got home 9:30 at night. 3 more meals left to eat. Shit, but got it done. Yeah, maybe like 180 grams of honey, add it to the meals to make up some of the carbs. But
have you ever just straight up drank honey?
Yes.
I put it on the scale, zeroed it, drank it, set it down, tracked it.
Yeah, I've done that before. And like, but sometimes I get water as like a bit of a chaser, if you know what I mean. So it's like honey's gonna be like whole, and you're just swallowing it. Like
that's what I do with my
I love honey.
My intro. Literally, my intro tastes like wank. So I take a sip of it and I have a separate shaker of just water as a chaser. Just to get my intro done.
So you dry skip your intro
just to get it. Just get a new intro. It's that bad.
It's not bad.
It sounds that bad. You're like having to chase it.
It's just like 50 grams of intro. It's so heavy.
Bro, I get the HR Labs intro. It tastes great. I love it.
Yeah, but 50 grams is 2 scoops.
It's heavy.
I do 30 grams.
It's like you're drinking syrup.
It's not that much.
Mid-workout, it's way too heavy.
Nah.
I don't like taking more than 1 scoop of intro.
I couldn't do it on a leg day at all.
It makes me feel so sick.
Yeah, no intro on a leg day whatsoever, but now it's got to the point, now it's so warm. Intro on even an upper day, so heavy.
Oh, I don't get that at all from intro. That's so odd.
Same thing with bagels. I can't hack bagels anymore.
Oh, see now,
Bagels are like the one thing I think I could genuinely hack like anytime.
I like just flip back over. So I get a bagel with like 20 grams of honey at the minute, and like I look forward to that bagel. It's so nice. But like when I was peak bulk and I was having 4 fucking bagels a day, I was like, I'm so sick of bagels. Like I don't want to see another bagel.
Yeah.
And then I got lowered to like 2 bagels, and then now it's down to 1 bagel, and obviously my food's lower.
That's just your whole prep. It's just like
And
pull a bagel and a bagel.
yeah, and it's
Oh,
just
that's
like,
bagels away.
and it's just like, oh, this is like so enjoyable now. I look forward to this. But yeah, peak bulk it was like, it come like 4 bagels plus your cream of rice plus the banana plus like, it's just so much.
Wait, that was 1 meal.
Yeah.
Your meal was 4 bagels.
No. My meal was like 150 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of whey, 30 grams of honey, 2 bananas, 2 bananas, 2 bagels, jam. It was a hefty meal.
Yeah.
I got the end of it and I was like, oh.
See when they
And that was like
start
my
getting
last
too
meal-
many
that was my last meal,
accessories.
Yeah, the
That pisses
accessories.
me off. It's
Yeah.
just the prepping of all like. He's like, alright, I've made the fucking main bit. Oh,
I'm out of money.
yeah.
I'm out of banana.
Oh, I go through bananas so quick.
Yeah.
I swear I buy bananas and then the next day it's like gone. I'm like, oh, that's been last long. I'll buy 3 things of bananas at once. And I swear they don't last a week.
I bought 2 kilos of honey today because last night I went to have my cream of rice. Or no, sorry, it was this morning after I finished off all the honey. I had no honey for my for my oats this morning.
I'm on. Yeah. Do you just go to that wee spar?
It's closed.
Dark Destroyer closed it.
Bro.
Right, get some questions up here for next.
Some questions. Do you think genetics matter more than hard work?
Yes.
I
Why?
feel like we've done this before.
No, it's a different question.
I say no. Like,
Really?
yeah, to an extent. Like, the guy who puts in hard work for a year and the guy who half-asses it for a year, who has better genetics, you know, he's going to make more progress. But 5, 10 years down the line, the guy who's putting in the hard work is eventually going to overtake him.
I think.
As long as the guy who's putting in the hard work doesn't have.
Yeah.
I don't think
you realise how bad some like.
Well, yes, but like that's like.
Because I've seen people dead ass dedicate their whole like they couldn't have been putting more effort in, and they just don't. As an easy out, and they've been running gear, running GH. Like it's just like.
Yeah. I'm thinking more like the average genetic. Than I'm not thinking someone with absolute dog shit genetics wouldn't. But
I still think it's hard for us to comprehend because I think we all have pretty good genetics. That's why we like going to like. Listen,
I would say I have just like average genetics. I would say
nah.
He's nodding. He's
Because-
like, I agree.
I do.
We think that because we see the fucking genetic elite online. Most people enjoy the gym because they get into it and they see progress within it. Like we obviously all seen a bit of progress at the start, and that was like what kind of got us hooked.
Yeah.
Where some people dead ass didn't progress. If you know.
Yeah.
So it's like they're like, oh, I can't really. Obviously, there's other factors like how hard they try and blah blah blah. But I think like, just look at other people. Do they look like you? No. I think that we're in like that higher tier.
But how
of,
much
like,
effort are they
genetics.
putting in there?
Still, like I
It's
just
also a genetic component. Effort.
yeah.
I
So
don't think effort's genetic.
I think some people just
Yeah.
don't have the fucking work
Mindset.
ethic.
I think it's how you're raised.
environmental genetics.
No. The fuck? No, I think that's mindset. That's how you're raised more than anything.
Suppose. I would definitely just say genetics.
Fair.
Like, what did you say? It was a similar question we had last week, and it was along the lines of, would you rather have the best genetics
Yeah, that was a
with no work ethic, or shit genetics with great work ethic? But I think, like you said, Jay Cutler looked like he was a bodybuilder before he even bodybuilt.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Do
insane.
genetics matter more? Yeah, they do.
Genetics are definitely more important than hard work.
Yeah. Because you get to take someone with great genetics that works kind of hard, they'll blow up.
Yeah, literally, like I've heard a story. It's actually my coach Neil told me. He was over in Las Vegas for the Olympia, and I'm not even going to name because I can't even remember them. But there was two guys in particular. One of them was stressing his mind off that he's not going to meet the weight cap. He did everything, saunas, bin bags, everything. He eventually didn't meet the weight cap that next day, but the night before, great bodybuilder, great genetics. Neil was asked by a friend who was this man's coach, can you go to his room and check on him for me? He's not answering my messages, because the coach wasn't in the same hotel.
Mm-hmm.
He opened the door, Polish fella. Oh, I fucked it. He opens the door, and bear in mind, it's Olympia.
Yeah.
It's like, what, October, November time?
Mm-hmm.
Easter eggs. 6 Easter eggs. Like, where's he getting Easter eggs from?
Yeah.
It's November in Las Vegas. 6 Easter eggs he brought over from Poland.
Mm-hmm.
Takeaway box. And then he was in the sauna, he was sweating, and then he literally placed higher than the other guy who put in all the work. And met the week cap, and he binged like 20,000 calories that night and still placed better than him because his genetics were just better.
Yeah, I think you just see it at that. It is even more apparent at the top in the sense of like, how many people do you see at the top, and it's almost like they know fucking nothing about training, and you're like, how the fuck did they get there? And it's dead ass just that they like have elite genetics and like decided to go to the gym a few times a week.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, genetics are more important than hard work.
What's the next one?
What's the most overrated exercise?
The unilateral pull down.
You just hate that. It's not overrated.
I don't hate it, it's just, it is overrated. Like, you could just do a lat pull down all the time and it would get you very similar results. But people are like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, I do it, like, it's a good exercise, but like, it's too overrated. I see too many kids do it. I see too many kids doing these like unilateral pull downs on a cable, and I'm like, you've done 0 compounds today. Like, why is this your, like, they're treating it like their bread and butter, and I'm like, no mate, that's like the last bit. Like, it's, I don't know. That'd be mine.
Overrated. I think maybe a leg extension, maybe. Obviously, it's like one of the only like.
You
exercise.
only train it in the short and position. Yeah.
But I feel like loads of people are like, oh, you know, if I get strong on leg extensions, I'll grow massive legs, and it's like, nah, like get strong on your squat pattern and your leg press. You will get far bigger legs.
Yeah, there's
and like how many people do you see that are like kind of noobs in the gym, and they're like, yeah, man, I stacked the leg press or the leg extension, and you're like, bro, I can see your legs. No, you don't.
I literally got on the leg extension. There's these 2 kids on the leg extension before me, my last leg day, and I got on it after them, and it was like pinned to the bottom, and I was, and the legs, the side by singles it's a pretty heavy leg extension.
Yeah.
Like for a leg extension, it's heavy, and I was just like, brother, I actually like wish I watched them do it to see what was happening, because there's no way. Like, if you're getting on a leg extension and you're doing like 5 reps, brother, get off, like lower the weight. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's no way you're locking that out in any way or like any capacity. It's just dumb. Like, I do think.
I don't know if it falls into overrated, but like that's just like one of the first.
It's not overrated. No, you couldn't say it's overrated. It is a fucking great exercise.
I'd say there's quite.
I think people just misuse it too much. Is the big problem? Is like a very big problem with leg extension. It's mainly kids. It's just people who don't know what they're doing. It's novice.
I'm just trying to think, like, what exercise do a lot of people do that?
Like by Asian curls, most arm movements are so overrated.
Yo, yes, I
Yeah, it's
100%
just
agree.
curl in front of you.
Curl behind you. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to say I have like decent sized biceps. All I do is a standing dumbbell curl and rope hammers. Like that's all my fucking arm work. Like that's all bicep. That's all I do for biceps. And have pretty decent biceps. Like
yeah, like the likes of single arm spider curl, and then like the single arm Bayesian curl, and then the seated cuffed tricep extension.
oh, the seated cuff tricep extension is the worst one.
Just because Kuba Sylvester done it. Like,
Yeah.
It's not a bad exercise. It's just yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, the arm ones, yeah. Because originally I was thinking, is it like, you know, one of these mad like fancy ones that people like fucking do for no reason, like your seatbelt and stuff shit. But I still feel like that's just retarded. That's not overrated.
No, that's not an overrated exercise.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
trying
just
to think
a
of like
dumb
what's
exercise.
something that loads of people do, that like it's almost like
it's not necessary.
yeah, like the bench press for going your chest kind of thing.
Yeah. You could say like a rear delt fly. You don't need to do it if you're doing
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
like you can do pull movements, any other pull movement, and target your rear delts. You don't need to specifically isolate them.
Yeah.
But
I would say rear delt flies underrated.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I still do them, but I only do like 2 sets.
I
Like I
can't
don't do
remember
a
the
lot.
last time I did a rear delt fly.
Exactly. I don't know who actually goes up and does rear delt flies.
Yeah.
You never see that.
I have seen people earlier on, and they're like, bro, I need to bring my rear delts.
Yeah.
I'm like, mate, your whole body's dog shit.
Yeah.
Huge thing like 2 years ago. Everyone was like, oh, if you have rear delts, good rear delts,
Yeah.
your shoulders will look great.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that
down,
is true a lot because I do think a lot of people have bad rear delts, but I think that's more linked to them not training back properly. Like
Yeah.
they're doing an upper back focused row, and they're just doing it pretty shit.
Their elbows are tucked.
And yes, yeah, they're pulling with their biceps. I see it so often where like guys are rowing and they're like, and I'm like, you've just done basically like a laying down hammer curl.
Yeah.
Like you haven't like retracted your like
Yeah.
scapula and like at all. You see that all the time.
That's one thing I think has made the biggest difference for me this off season is I've gotten way better at back training.
Yeah.
Like you even said to me like, bro, how did you get fucking stretch marks on your lats? And it's like, because I fucking finally learned how to use my lats differently.
Yeah. I'm actually somewhat the same. My lats are definitely lacking in terms of like, in my physique, I'd say they're like my worst muscle group for sure. But like as of recently, because of that, I've been focusing on them way more. And like, I'm like, oh, I actually do feel this way more. See when I'm doing like lat pull-ins and stuff, like it's almost like I'm pulling the bar down in front of me instead of like in as much, and like it does make, in terms of like feeling, it makes a massive difference. And I do think they have come up a little, but in comparison to the rest of me, they're not quite there.
So yeah, I don't know if we really answered the question, but like,
No.
yeah,
Most arm exercises for me would be overrated.
Yeah.
And then underrated. Now that was on the topic, after
Yeah.
saying rear delt flies were underrated, I'd say adductors for men is extremely underrated.
I think a lot of dudes do hit adductors.
It's because we're in the
the
environment.
niche, yeah.
We're in the environment where it's like they know that it is good. The
Yeah.
majority of the gym population, guys are not. They call them the girls' machines.
Yeah.
Adductors and abductors.
The sus machine for
The sus machine.
Yeah, probably actually any kind of glute biased work as well, maybe.
Oh, dudes are oh yeah, dudes don't train glutes.
Yeah,
Like
Glute drive and all.
yeah.
yeah. Split squat, underrated.
Huge.
Yeah, split squats are good.
Split squats are they're so grim to do. That's why no one does them. They're like they are actually so hard. But yeah, you don't see dudes doing split squats often. But you see girls do them all the time. I do split squats. I like nothing hits my ass harder than fucking
Pause.
other than my girlfriend and split squats.
I would still do split squats if I didn't fucking delete my adductor.
Oh yeah.
It's not my adductor that gets ruined from split squats. It's my
I feel
reg
like
fem, like my hip flexors.
Yeah.
So bad.
my knee gets a wee my left knee feels a wee bit dodgy when I do them. But I've just started putting knee sleeves on and that's been helping. And because I'm doing a more glute biased It's not like the knee sleeve's actually like helping you lift the weight at all.
I think it's like a Smith. It's so hard to tell because we're obviously in the, like you were saying there, we're in it. But I feel like Smith pressing is like underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like most like people get in the gym, it's like either like bench press or dumbbells, or like I remember
But they're-
myself back in the day. I was like, oh no, the Smith machines for fucking girls. Like,
But they're probably going to like a shit gym with a shit Smith though as well.
yeah, you need
Like,
a good Smith.
I would actually rather do a barbell bench than a Smith if it's a bad Smith.
Yeah, that OG Arkham Smith. Fuck.
Yeah, or like I had to train the leisure center a couple of days, bruh. It's zero chance I was doing Smith press on nothing. I think it was so stiff and awful.
I feel like it's backwards now. Like we're in it, and we see like lack of dumbbell pressing because it's
Yeah.
also,
Well, this
and
is
then
the other thing.
outside of what we're in, there's a lack of Smith and more
Yeah.
dumbbells. So it's like
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think barbell bench is underrated. For like so many people
you know what?
don't do barbell bench, and like you hear so much stuff about people being like, oh, barbell bench isn't good for growing your chest. Barbell bench isn't good for growing your chest. And I'm like, majority of what I did when I started training was barbell bench, and I don't think I have. I think I grew a pretty decent chest from it.
Yeah, I
Just
think
one of your strong
like-
points.
Yeah,
SBD.
It's like
SBD is underrated. Like,
yeah, oh, SBD is so underrated. Like if you get strong, and you're doing you're focusing on hypertrophy with a squat, bench, and deadlift, bro, you're gonna grow. It's just the main problem is people try 1RM every week too often. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
When they're doing, which I've been, I've been guilty of.
I did that today. But the game's the game.
1 + 1 is reps.
Bro did it on a Smith press.
When you feel like it's on, you have to go for it. Like, how I actually operate in the gym from like majority of the time is, I didn't know if I could do that today, and I was just like, you know what? You said you're gonna do it. You cannot fucking pussy out now. Like, if you're scared of it, like, fucking go for it. Like, that's how I know if I'm pushing myself hard enough in the gym. If I'm not genuinely, if it's a leg press or a fucking hack squat, if there's not a bit in my mind going, oh fuck, I don't know if you can do this, I'm probably not pushing myself hard enough. Obviously, I'm not thinking like that on the leg extension or the fucking bicep curl, but on my big compound movements, like, I am fucking like not in fear or anything, but like scared of like, fuck, I
Yeah.
genuinely don't know if I can do this. If I fuck this up, I probably will hurt myself.
Yeah, that's one of the things I kind of low-key miss about powerlifting was, getting underneath a bar and just kind of being like, it makes you nervous
Yeah.
and you're kind of like, oh shit, but then it moves, and see when it moves well, you're like,
Yeah, it's the best feeling ever.
it's so rewarding. It is a nice feeling. I always say this. I always say like the powerlifting majority of the time is very boring, but then the highs are so high, but then the lows are so low. Whereas like bodybuilding, I find is very consistent across the board. It's like always good. It's just always good.
Yeah, that's what I would agree. It's always good. You always hit like little kind of PRs across your movements over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not like
You're getting bigger. You're getting
Yeah.
like, oh, like
you get a good pump, like you feel good after the training.
yeah.
and stuff.
You're like, oh, I didn't progress on that today, but like,
Yeah.
I'll get a nice pump on this like pec deck here instead. It's like things that it is wee things that you can almost kind of make up for a bad session in bodybuilding
Yeah.
in a way.
Is it?
Whereas like powerlifting, if you screw up your lift that day, it's like, oh, I'm in a bad mood now for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Alright, next cue.
The biggest nutrition mistakes beginners make.
Not prioritizing carbs enough. Like, I'd say that's a really big one. Like, they're just eating carbs whenever, and it's like, oh, if you actually prioritized your carbs around your training, you would make more progress in terms of like how you feel in the gym and how well your recovery is actually going. Like, I've had some clients come on and like they've been eating food, and I'm like, okay, like when would you have this meal? They're like, oh, I have this in the morning, and it's like okay, what time do you train at? And I was like, oh, I train like 5. And then the meal in the morning's like their like heaviest carb meal of the day. And I'm like, this is like nowhere near your training. Like you want to move this up. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a really big mistake a lot of people make.
I think the biggest mistake is it noobs maybe? Is that what the question was? Beginners. I think it's
Same thing.
not eating high quality food
Oh yeah.
and running their fats way too high.
Oh,
So that kind of plays into like obviously like not prioritizing carbs enough, but they just run the fats way too high and they eat like shit quality food that's just way higher in fat than they realise. And then they feel lethargic and shit and don't kind of really know why. And they're like, oh, how's fucking so and so able to eat so much food and not really get fat? And it's like, because they're utilising their nutrition better, because they have more carbs around the workout window, and it's like fat is more easily stored as fat. So yeah, I'd say that's the biggest mistake. If people just eat like just not through like badness, or it's just like pure like just not knowing and ignorance of people being like, oh, like mate, I love sausage rolls, and it's like, right, well, 2 sausage rolls is like fucking 30 grams of fat. If you know what I mean, it's like
my total grams of fat of the day should be 60, but you're having it in like one meal.
I'm like that's. I remember I had a client come on, and that was like the big thing for him. He was eating like I gave him his weight plan, and he was like kind of eating, trying to hit the calories and macros as well, but every day it was just way over his fat intake. And I feel like there's so many people like that. They love high fat sauces, high fat this, and it's just like, yes, you're eating more food, so you think more energy, but when your fats get too high, it just zaps you.
People don't really realise as well. We were talking about this earlier. We were talking about Five Guys chips, and like a Five Guys chip has 90 grams of fat.
Yeah, nearly.
Nearly 90 grams of fat in like one chip.
It's people prep like,
and like my total grams of fat in a day is like 65. Like like it shouldn't be that like much higher than that.
Yeah, it's prepping food as well. Like obviously, well, we're in Phoenix's apartment now, but me and Colin like both live at home, and she just watching like my family make stuff. Like it'll be like, oh, like the foods they're using are clean, so it'll be like, oh right, and then they'll cook everything in a fuck ton of oil, and then like add some like mayo or some sauce on top, and it's like, right, that oil and that sauce have just made this meal go from pretty good macros to extremely high calories and extremely high in fat.
Oh, I have another one. People tracking trace proteins as their like total protein count.
I feel like that's beyond beginner though.
Yeah, but that's something beginners don't do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing. Like they're like, oh yeah, I eat 160 grams of protein, and it's like, okay, 70 grams of this is actually like
from bread.
It's like it's actually like very shit.
Like you do obviously need to track all your protein, but it's just where is that protein coming from?
Yeah, but that is important though, because trace proteins don't have amino acids, therefore they're not going to actually help you grow and recover in the way that you want your protein to be doing for you. You know, that's why I always run protein like a good bit higher.
Yeah, I think I'm guilty of it myself, but sort of whenever you're beginning and you feel like you're eating a lot, you're not actually tracking what you're eating, so you don't actually know. But then at the same time, you eat a lot on one day, and then the next day you don't eat as much, but you feel just as full up as the day before. But that's due to everything you already ate, so you think you're eating very, very good every day.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, why can't I gain weight?
Yeah.
It's because it's on and off, on and off.
Well, dudes will just straight up lie.
Yeah.
See the amount of like guys I'll talk to, and they'll be like, oh yeah, like I eat like 4,000 calories a day, and I just can't gain weight. And then it's like, and you look at the size of them, and I'm like, what are you doing? You know, they have a desk job or something. I'm just like, man, you're not eating 4,000 calories a day. And the first thing you ask them is, a prime example actually, there's this guy who like works on the site I'm working on, and he goes, he's like a big guy, and he's trying to lose weight, and he goes, oh, I'm eating like 2,000 calories a day, like why can't I lose weight? And he's like, heavy. And I watch him go up to the canteen and like order something from the canteen. I'm like, did you track that, mate? Like, did you bring me scale with you and weigh that out? Like, you're not eating 2,000 calories a day if you're going up to the canteen and buying stuff from the canteen. Like, you
biggest-
don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I asked him, I was like, are you weighing your food out? And he was like, nah. And I'm like, then where did this number come from?
It's
Where you
just
go, I'm eating 2,000 calories a day.
they kind of worked it out once, and then they think like they're roughly in that ballpark. That is the biggest thing for beginners. It's just not understanding how many calories are in things.
Oh yeah.
And then like snacking, like that's a big one. Like so many people eat foods like unconsciously, and they don't even like comprehend. Oh fuck, that thing had calories in it. You know what I mean?
I think comprehending the weekly average of everything, like steps, training sessions, calories total, like that's just hard.
Yeah.
And it's a big mistake for beginners.
And that's why a lot of people think they're like, oh, I couldn't eat the same thing every day, or I couldn't like follow a meal plan. And it's like that actually almost makes it easier because it's just a lot more straightforward.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about like fitting everything in together. So, yeah.
I think the next one is, what's your daily caffeine intake? And as a follow-up to that, I'll also add, what should your personal caffeine intake be?
Can we add another follow-up to that of what's the most caffeine you've ever done in the day?
Yeah, we'll do it.
I think 800's the highest I've ever done.
Mine was like 1.6 grams.
Bro just went double it.
Pass to the next person.
Bro, 800 I had like a sore head. How did you do 60?
Oh no, it was throbbing. There was a pre-workout, and it was like 550 milligrams per scoop. It was one of Gaspard 10's stuff that was taken off the... I double scooped that and then also had it with a Monster. And then I realised I had a Monster before that and a coffee that day as well. And I mean, I was up all night sweating, shaking.
Yeah, I would say so.
I was like contemplating driving myself to hospital.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was strong stuff.
That would be.
Gaspard 10, like atomic bomb, nuke, psycho, devil, piss, whatever it was called.
Yeah, there's one still
You
called
have to say 3,200 now to like place.
What's the most I've ever done? Like one, like I don't know what this would be total like stimulant load, but I remember having like 4 monsters one day. A scoop of, do you know what cracked pre?
Yes.
Cracked, which was like one of the highest DMA pre's. I kind of forgot I'd had that because I was training earlier in the day, and then I went out like on a night out with mates, had a few party supplements as well, and I just remember the next day waking up and my heart was legitimately like beating out of my chest, and I was like, you know what, I've done it now.
600 milligrams of caffeine plus cracked.
Plus,
Party supplements.
yeah. So yeah, but like that kind of means, you know, like if I was gonna have a heart attack, it would have happened then. So like I'm kind of,
You're good.
I'm kind of chilling now. You know what I mean?
Lee Priest mentality.
Yeah. Like I've kind of it's like, you know when the thing is like guy dies after eating like 600 nuggets and people are like, oh, 599 is the limit. It's kind of like that, if you know what I mean. Like that's like the upper echelon, and I was still alive, so like
That's it.
we're good. But average caffeine intake at the moment is about 300 to 400, I'd say.
Yeah.
If we're going on average, like I have had a few, like today I've had 800 or something. But like that's like I kind of put one off of it. Like once a week sort of thing.
Before prep, or like even just like a few weeks ago, mine would have been like 200. Like mine would have been like pretty low. But now that I'm like,
Where were you pulling 200 from? 150 for a Monster, and then
I wasn't drinking monsters.
you weren't.
No, I wasn't really I wasn't really drinking monsters. I was just having my pre.
Come off the pod.
I was just having pre, and then my pre's 200. So I was just having about 200s a day roughly, because I was just having pre. It was the only caffeine I was getting.
The thing is, there's a pure life cycle, because I've gone like.
But now that I'm deeper in the prep, I'm having like 2 monsters a day at my pre, so I'm having like 500s.
Yeah, I was having 5 monsters a day. And then do you remember? Oh, I was gonna say, do you remember? But you haven't done it. You know when like the day before, they're like, right, double your caffeine intake and have it all by like 12 o'clock. Is that like obviously we didn't know it having like 5 monsters a day.
10 monsters.
I was like, right, I can't drink 10 monsters, so I had like 4 monsters, a big coffee from Starbucks, and maybe I had another monster, I don't know. But I had like nearly like gram caffeine by like fucking 12 in the morning, and I was tweaking.
Big crash
Yeah.
that night.
I was tweaking, but
So
I woke up dry as fuck the next day, so
Yeah.
dubs in the shot.
I think today I had the monster, the coffee, and then that pre, which is 400, 550. Coffee's what, 60? So 600.
Coffee's gonna be more than 60.
Only doubled. Say 650, 700 today, but I would usually have a coffee and 1 or 2 monsters. So
Usually, like I had an average day 2 monsters.
yeah, about that.
1 in the morning, 1 pre-workout.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
1 post-workout. But usually just
I'll
the
have
2.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
Recommended amount I think is like,
Probably like 300, 400 max.
I think that's even high. I think like the actual recommended is like,
250 to
Yeah.
300.
but like just as long as you're not having it really late in the day, I think you can kind of get away with that like 300-400 mark. You know, if you're having it like fucking late, like
Yeah, the latest I have it's like 3:30. So it's like not like 3:30, 4, so it's not too
yeah, it's more for about when you cut it off.
Have you ever wanted to quit during prep?
It was my first one, so not yet.
Not
I
yet.
can't answer you.
Follow up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I just thought, what's the point? Not that I wanted to quit. I was like, why are we doing this? Obviously, I chose to, but it was like the holding stage. That sort of 6 weeks, I was waiting for the first timer show. I was like, why? You know, like, I don't mind wasting my money pulling out of that show. No refunds, fine. Enter an earlier show. Why are we holding? Just didn't want to hold anymore. But we held for the 6 weeks.
I think we kind of touched on it with Dylan, but this is actually like very common, so I think this can be useful to people. But I remember it was never during my prep, but you see, after my prep was done, and like obviously there's like a little bit of a rewind. That's the enjoyable bit. You're making those progress, blah blah blah. But you're kind of like, fuck, I'm done that now. I'm kind of sick of bodybuilding. And you start to think in your head, like, is this for me? Could I go and maybe do another sport? Kind of thing. But like the key thing I was thinking, like, and you almost end up like hating bodybuilding a bit. I remember I didn't watch any bodybuilding videos. I couldn't fucking, all I did was like still obviously go to the gym and do the thing. And that's something I think you need to do, is like there will be periods of time when you're thinking, I fucking don't like doing this. Is this for me? Blah blah blah. But like everyone goes through that, and as long as you can just keep going to the gym and keep sticking to your routine, you'll keep seeing progress. And then like when the enjoyment does come back, you know, because you haven't just fallen off, you're like, this is sick. Like that enjoyment always comes back. But it's you don't love bodybuilding all the time. Like even there recently, I went through a period of time where I was like, fuck, I'm not enjoying this. Like, but I'm just still doing it because I know it's good for me to do, and I know the positive that's come out from this, whether it's like feeling just monotonous, or because you'll always look at like the grass screen on the other side, you'll see someone winning like some fight or something, and you think, fuck, maybe I could get into that. Or you see people playing rugby and you're like, fuck, you know, I wouldn't mind going back and playing rugby. But you know, them same people are probably looking at you bodybuilding going like, fuck, look at this guy. Like, you're always going to think about the other stuff. And I do think like there will be periods of time when the enjoyment fades, but the enjoyment always comes back, especially if you can stick with it through them periods.
I don't know if I'd think that way, because I've tried the other things. I tried playing football, I tried playing rugby, I tried boxing, and like all of them I was just like, these just don't do it for me. And then I started gymming, and I was like, oh, this is it.
I was the same, but I feel like there's a mixture of these post-show blues whenever your goal goes away, and like.
But the goal's to grow.
You say that now, the goal's to win the fucking competitions.
Yeah, no, it's after my show. I remember.
I don't even like my show's coming up, and like I want to do well, obviously, but like I don't care that much about it in terms of like I want to do it because I like bodybuilding and I'm interested in bodybuilding, but like the training that's the part I like really enjoy. Like that is the part that like why I'm doing it. The show is just kind of like it's almost more of a byproduct of just the training. It's like, oh well, like I've done this, like I might as well.
I don't know. It's like my average screen time is probably like 7 hours a day. It's quite bad, but it's say messages, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. During prep, it was YouTube and Spotify, and it was literally everything I watched, everything I listened to was all bodybuilding related. And then coming out of the prep, it was like you said, don't want to see a single bodybuilding video, don't want to listen to a single bodybuilding podcast. Like I want some normalization to my life because you get swallowed up by it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I go through phases like that where I don't, consume as much bodybuilding content, but
I don't know.
the actual going to the gym and training aspect, like
no, but that's the thing. I love the training, and like that's why I would never stop. If you know what I mean.
yeah.
But there's definitely times where I'm like, especially like I've just been properly like fed up. If you know what I mean. I'm just like I don't not like going to the gym, but I don't love going to the gym. It's just what I do.
You just go.
And like the love of the just whole process together. It's like I'm still prepping on my meals. I'm still doing all things. I'm still going to bed, but like I'm not. The enjoyment of it isn't there anymore. But I always know that the enjoyment will come back in like a few months' time, so I just keep doing it, and the enjoyment does come back, and then I love the training again. And I think it's especially hard in that post show because the short term goal is gone, right? The shows have passed. Normality comes back of like fuck, I have to go back to work here, and like well, it's actually exactly the same, and then your training's not that good because you can't fucking recover from the training, and it's just like, and you're still prepping in a sense because like everything's still to a T, and I just feel like that love of it just goes a bit. But yeah, that's my take on that. I can't even remember what the original question was.
It was, have you ever wanted to quit during prep?
Right.
My short answer is no.
Nah, I've never wanted to quit while I was doing the prep. No, I thought, oh, this is too. I like the hard aspect of it, of like having to do it. Like I remember my coach would tell me to like chill out because I'd be trying to hit PRs on the bike in terms of calories. I'd be like thinking like I would just want to do more to like almost just prove like fuck I could outwork everyone else that's gonna show up to this thing. There was never a minute of like this is too hard, I want to quit, or this isn't for me. It was just like, I was just like, yeah, fuck all these other people, I can work harder than them.
I think my last question at least is, what's your dream stage to compete on? Everyone would say Olympia, but who's actually making it there?
Yeah, but it's your dream stage. Like, I think
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Speak for yourself, little guy.
Probably the New York Pro Show or Detroit Pro.
That'd be cool.
I think like one of those pro shows in America would be quite sick to do.
Yeah, I feel like I'd love to just see that like pure Dark McNamara, like getting your pro card on the home turf. I think that would be like the dream for me.
Really?
Because like I don't know if I'm like fucking ever. I don't bodybuild to turn pro. I couldn't give a fuck if I turn pro or not. Obviously it'd be cool, but I just think that like the crowd is fucking loads of people that you know. People are like a big thing for me. Just in the sense of bodybuilding is I just want to be like people going like, oh, he's doing the show, so like fuck, I need to bring it. If you know what I mean. Even if they fucking beat me or whatever, but like just that sense of people going like, oh yeah, he's doing the show. Yeah. He's good, he's hard to beat. Like, I think that's like a good feeling. So I'd love to just be like, on the home turf, people are like, yeah, he's doing it. Like, he could maybe take the pro card this year. Getting into like, proper like all top three are really close. Like, they're like, fuck it, extra round. Everyone's balling out, winning it on the home turf. Everyone's hype as fuck. I just think that would be like my dream bodybuilding outcome. I think, obviously it'd be cool to like travel. I really think traveling when you're like with the sport is like such a cool feeling of like, oh, I'm just going here on holiday, like going here to do something. Yeah. But yeah, obviously there's them. Is the Detroit one the one they have the black backdrop? Yes. And it just looks sick. It'd be cool to do something like that, but again, it wouldn't mean. This sounds weird, but I actually don't really care about top level bodybuilding. I find amateur bodybuilding a lot kind of cooler in a sense. Obviously there's like watching the Olympia and stuff is cool, but like just a load of like random pros. And obviously the Detroit and stuff like that is
Detroit's where Martin beat Samson.
Yeah, is it a lot more no names, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I just think I would never get there. It just doesn't appeal to me, sort of thing.
Yeah, I was literally gonna be like, oh, like 2 bros. Like, even if I was like
2 bros is just fucking. How much money can they fucking fleet out of you?
Well, like if I made it to the point where I had the opportunity to like win an IFBB pro card.
But you don't think it'd be cool winning the pro card at Muscle Contest Ireland?
Or Muscle Contest, yeah, like
on the home turf.
Yeah.
Do you not think that would be?
I would like to get mine if it was in Alicante.
Yeah.
Make a holiday of it. Get a villa for that weekend, following into the next
week.
Oh,
the bins would go crazy then.
No, just have a barbecue at the back and then.
Nah, that pro card would hit. You're like, fuck, I'm on my holidays. Get that ice cream out.
Go from Alicante to Barcelona, hop back on a cruise.
I just feel like though you're almost, if you win your pro card, you're nearly justified in a big fucking.
A big feat.
Because it is a big fucking milestone, if you know what I mean. It's like, you just won your pro card, like, you're like the fucking bottom of the barrel. Like, if you fuck up your reverse a little bit, like, you're not, your pro debute's not fucking anytime soon.
It's one meal out, big meal out after the show. It's not going to really mess up the rebound, but I feel like since you're at the bottom of the barrel again, there's no point jumping into a pro debut the week after you turn pro.
Yeah, unless there's some shows where it's like.
Unless you're insane. Like, unless you're like someone who's like, you just locked yourself in a gym basement for like 10 years and.
Or there's some shows where like the pro call is like the day before, and then like the pro show's the day after, and it's like I'm like, alright, you just do the show the next day.
That was Muscle Contest.
Yeah, to like step on the stage and see where you kind of line up, sort of thing. But yeah, that would be my sort of 2 cents in that. That would be my dream, is just like winning Muscle. Even fucking, I think just fucking see if you're doing that like PCA like Derry Londonderry show. Just taking over all of that. I just think like on the home turf, surrounded by like a load of people, you know, I just think it'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Just even taking the sword or something. Yeah.
Cheers.
That could be a reality for you, Colin.
I don't really have one. I thought I'd win the overall. Like,
with that mindset,
we'll give it a go. I'm gonna come in the best I can come in. Like, that's not a doubt in my mind. Like, I'm gonna give it my all, but like, I don't know, just depends who shows up in the day, not?
There will be quite a few big names, but
there will be.
Is there?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Phoenix seems
small. No, that's all my questions. You.
Mine was thoughts on science-based lifting. That's one of mine.
All lifting science-based.
Technically, yeah. No, I do. I get the question, but so like, yes, science-based lifting is good in a way. It's just there's this weird subgenre of like science-based lifting that gets too niche,
engorges
and it's like, and they focus so much on the niche part of it that they're not listening to the actual like the real stuff that matters.
I think a good like just litmus test for that is anyone else in the gym doing this?
Yeah.
Do I look like a complete retard doing this?
Yeah.
And that probably like cut out like 90% of it if you're like seatbelt your leg to fucking leg curl to hit the lats or something. Do you know what I mean? These mad fucking combos that they're working out now. It's like, right, you know, there's a reason why.
That's not science-based lifting.
Yeah, that's
like
being a mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Science-based, I don't even think that's science-based lifting. They just call themselves science-based lifters to almost try and justify the fact that they're doing something so dumb. And it's like, I just can't fathom it, because it's like, right, you guys are doing this, but no one with a good physique is doing this. So like, and everyone who is doing it has an awful physique.
Yeah.
So what?
I was to say, look at the top natties. What are they doing?
Yeah.
Copy them. Would probably be decent.
Focus on your compound lifts. Get strong on them. Like progress on your lifts. Eat your meals. The amount of people I spoke to who do more science-based lifting, and then I ask them, "Oh, what's your food like?"
Yeah,
and they're like, and I'm like, mate, you're focusing like so much of this effort, and you're arguing with me about training, and it's like you don't even track your meals. Like, shut up.
I think there comes a time where it could be good, but then at the same time you do need those main compounds or a little bit of aggression and shitty form. I think
that's
beginners will actually make much more improvements with a little bit of shittier form, as long as it's still safe to do so, to grow their stabilizers and, you know, I know coming up I did all the stupid movements, but
I think the biggest thing that this actually is what pisses me off the most in the gym at the moment. People they go into the gym, yeah. They may as well be at the library. They may as well be in the queue at the shop.
Oh.
There's zero focus and there's zero aggression. Like they could legitimately be doing. They could be reading. They could be doing whatever. They just don't put any like aggression or effort into it. It's like whereas all like back in the day, that's what the gym was. It was like all these fucking meatheads go. And they're just aggressive and through weight run, but like,
and they were bigger.
Yeah, we do need to obviously like, as that like more kind of information has come out, we know what are better movements now. But you still have to put that effort and aggression, and actually focus on what you're doing, not just chatting to your mate, looking all about the place, doing the movement pattern, but there's no actual just effort or aggression applied at all.
Talking during a set.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like
talking during a set. Like rocking it when
just
it's like
not focusing. That's what I see.
RP 6, and they rock it, and it's like I spotted the guy the other day, or it was maybe a month ago, and there was a guy in the gym and he was doing hack squat, and he had like 3 plates on the hack, which on the Cybex hack is like pretty decent, you know, and he done like I think he done like 8 reps or something, and I was like, you had so much more in the tank. And he was like, oh no, like that's what I always get on it. And I was like, yes, what do you mean always get on it? Like you should be doing more. And I made him do his next set, and I like stood over him whilst he'd done it, and like forced him to do reps. Do you know how many reps he got on the second set? The second set, keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So the first set he got 8. On the second set he got 15 reps. And I was like, see that first set you done? That would have done legitimately nothing for your physique. Absolutely nothing. And you were like, but you're coming in and you're doing it. Like you might as well finish it so you're actually getting the bang for your buck. But people, it's a mental thing. They like just can't push themselves. But I was in, you literally nearly doubled the reps, just because like I stood over you and was shouting at you. Like,
right, I've got a few questions here. So, what's the worst piece of fitness advice you've ever received / believed? I think that the one that comes to my mind straight away.
Believed?
Received or believed.
Oh, right.
My core one is that. So I just started with Reese. I was training in this gym in Liverpool, and it's not even that it's that bad. I was doing RDLs, and this old guy proceeded to come up and try and teach me how to deadlift, and I was like, mate, I'm doing RDLs. And he started going on this big rant about why RDLs are shit for going your back and all this, blah, blah. He used to be some deadlift champion. You know, I can't tell looking at him that was a bit of cap, if you know what I mean. But it was like just, that was just the worst piece of this. It's just a core memory in my mind. Just the technique was ass. Just shit advice.
Yeah, I had an old, it's always the old fellas. I had an old fella come to me. I was doing, this was like more in the powerlifting days, and I just done my bicep, and so I was like just safety bar squatting flat out, and I was like safety bar squatting, and I wanted to try and just 1 RM on like safety bar, like I worked up to it like over like a few months, and I squatted like, it was like over 200 kilo on safety bar, and this guy comes up and he goes, oh, like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I was like, why? And he goes, oh, you'll not build muscle doing that. And I was like, I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm like, just kind of practicing the movement because I like want to try and PR on like on this movement. And he goes, nah. He's like, but you'll not build any muscle doing that. I was like, am I having deja vu or something? Like, did I not? I was like, explain what the fuck I was doing. And then I go, yeah, no, like I do like my more, hypertrophy training after this. Like I'll go do leg press and all like after, and then he's like, oh, you like shouldn't be doing that. And I was like, what? I was like, why not? And he's like, oh, you're like lifting the heavy, you'll hurt yourself. He's like, I have 2 friends who are in wheelchairs now from doing heavy deads. And I was like, what? I was like, 1, I'm doing safety bar squats. 2, your mates are 2, I don't believe you, but also like your mates must be fucking like retards. They're like breaking their backs doing deadlifts. Like, what are you talking about? And then 3, it's just like I explained to him. I was like, oh no, like I do more powerlifting type training. I'm trying to, get stronger on like certain squat, bench, deadlift. And he goes, only professionals do that. I was genuinely baffled. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, no, they don't.
Still getting through to all the people in the gym.
I was like, there's like normal powerlifting comes. What are you talking about? Like, you don't have to be. I was like, and how do you think the professionals got there? They just came out the womb and were able to do that. Like, what? Like, what? I was baffled. I was actually baffled by how just like dumb this person was.
What about you, Phoenix?
Mine goes back to that Actimel yogurt shake, where it's like if you want the bulk,
There's some put a bit of oil in
put
there.
a bit of oil,
I remember that.
and then just take a shot of it 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I was drinking like 50 mils of olive oil a day.
Getting fat as fuck.
On top of all that, mass gainer.
Oh, mass gainer's such a bad one.
Yeah.
Remember having mass gainer back in the day? I had a big turbo mass gainer.
Give you worse side effects than keto, like.
Yeah, literally just like the worst macros doing the mass, pure fat.
Yeah.
Broke my skin out something shocking.
Yeah, I'm
Me
not
too.
surprised. It's not good for you.
What's the worst DM you've ever received? I've got some weird DMs, to be fair. It's like people like muscle worship, or
Yeah, go on.
can I buy your boxers?
Alright.
Can I like buy your
I
poison
haven't
trunks?
got that many of them. I've got one asking if I wanted to like, basically sell nudes for money.
Yeah.
And like I just laughed and ignored it. But like I've only got that like once or twice. I don't get it. You sound like you get it a lot.
Closer to when I was prepping, I got it way more.
Okay.
Because I think when you're posting more
Jordan said that to
in
me.
your posing trunks, it just attracts all the like
All the gays.
weird gay people, and,
Actually.
like old men shit, and they're just like looking for a new partner for my OnlyFans. Like, would you want to do it for like $5,000 and stuff? You just get loads of weird ones like that.
Yeah.
Can I buy your socks, boxers, posing trunks? Can you send me videos for money? Can I worship you? My weirdest one was like, I live in somewhere in England. Can I fly you out and spend a day with you? Nothing sexual though, haha.
Sure.
Just spend a day. Pay me this much money, pay for a hotel room just for me. Like all of that stuff. I was like, what on earth?
Yeah,
That's
that's
my life.
so I have that to look forward to, is what you're saying.
Yeah. You're probably sending them DMs to people.
That was me.
That was you.
That's down bad, I'm sorry.
Let me see what's.
My other question was, what's your favourite Star Wars which isn't related.
Jojo Binks.
Jojo Binks?
What's his name?
Jar Jar. I love myself Jojo Binks.
Yeah.
Literally Wednesday. Physique is
Do you sell
incredible.
custom videos / flexing, posing? No nudity, just in briefs, jeans, posing trunks.
What are
I mean,
the
you're posting it anyways.
Well, yeah, exactly.
most overrated supplements? Gotta be BCAAs. Like,
Oh, bro, do people even take BCAAs anymore? Like who?
there'll be still them moms taking it. Like,
BCAAs and multivitamins.
Oh, do you know, women's only creatine.
is that thing?
Yes, have you not seen that? No, they market it as it's like, oh, this is creatine that like doesn't mess with your gut if you're a woman, and it's
Really?
like, and it's just creatine, but they like market it as like women's only creatine.
That's nuts.
Bring Charlie would know about it. I actually look, he kind of like bring Charlie and ask her. See, like, yeah, women's only creatine. That's like a thing.
Right.
They like try to like that's like the niche they're trying to like sell to. If you know what I mean. They try to say it like gives them. They try to claim it's like better for their gut, and I'm like, but it's literally just creatine monohydrate. Creatine gummies. That's another one.
Creatine gummies, yeah.
Creatine gummies. Everyone listening, do not take creatine gummies. Creatine gummies are so shit for bioavailability. You'd have to take so much more. Like, yes, you could take the recommended amount with them if you were like, I don't know what. I don't know what the dosage would actually be to get the right amount bioavailable out of them, but like, unless you're made of money, don't do it. Just get the powder. Like, you're getting way more bang for your buck. Seems like L-carnitine. Like, why Bell? Like, you just don't buy like tablet L-carnitine. Like, literally buy injectable L-carnitine. Like, it's way more effective.
If you could expose one thing about the fitness industry with no consequences, what would it be?
Just who actually is on PEDs.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Fake natties.
Who are the fake natties? Who's on PEDs?
Yeah.
Like, that's Simeon Panticon. Like, no way he's natural. And like, Michael Heron would be the one person I wouldn't want to get outed because it's just such a running joke.
A meme, yeah.
Such a meme at this point.
I'm thinking like my brain is used to like, you know, just coaches being like just exaggerating the shit out of transformations and stuff.
Yes.
You know, and they're like, this is an 8-week fucking natty transformation, and you're like, mate, no it isn't. Like, you can just tell looking at it.
Did you see Calm Team Bro Coach, the 20-year-old, 8 week? Or was it 8 months? Oh, we've been seeing 20-year-old.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, or if people just had to be honest about supplements, maybe. You know, the way everyone like promotes shit.
Yeah.
Like, if people just had to be honest about supplements and you're like, no, this is actually wank.
Yeah. Are you trying to say Perk Builder is ass? What are you saying?
No, you know, even though I was with this company last week and theirs was the best, but no, this one is the best, I swear.
Yeah.
It's like, right.
Yeah, it's like all this, all the studies they were doing, like on like ashwagandha, and ashwagandha was a really big thing for a while. Everyone was selling it.
Lions, man.
And all the people who said ashwagandha worked and was great all happened to also be selling it. And then all the people who said it was shit and didn't think it was great, and the studies don't say it's great, were, you know, people who weren't selling it. And it's like, okay, who do you believe at that point? Obviously the people, you know, not selling it.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Bro hit me with that. That's cool, buddy.
Yep. That'll do, buddy. Wrap the episode up here, will we?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah.
We've got 5 guys to
time
get.
to eat. So hopefully you've enjoyed episode number 7. For the next episodes, drop us guest recommendations,
Neil ready.
more questions, who you want to see on. Obviously, as it gets closer to like shows and stuff, more stuff going on, it'll be cool as well. Could maybe even do like a little meat and potatoes vlog of the NI gym meetup.
Oh, hell yeah.
Things like that, you know, so there could be more stuff like that. But just let us know if you enjoyed the episodes, what topics we should speak about, who you want to see on, everything like that. So leave us a like, follow, share, story tag, whatever floats your boat. Plug yourself.
Coach Callum.
Phoenix James.
Aaron_Logan.